And welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. So, from here we're going to just carry on with progression. There's a underneath Skybridge sort of section that we're going to explore first. Now, just quickly touching on the subject of endings. So I will still be walking you through what you need to do for alternate endings and stuff like that. I will still be walking you through like the trophy for all bosses. There's certain particular boss fights that you need to do. You probably need to do that over 2 playthroughs, maybe 3 at max. But doing the playthrough I'm doing now will lock you out of a few encounters. I'll be walking you through how to get these specific encounters, even though I won't be going through them myself. So you can still watch this and follow through if you want to get the Radiance or Inferno ending. It's not too much different. In fact, I might even add like the final boss of the Radiance ending in here. It's bugger all of a challenge, but you know, it's still, I guess it needs a walkthrough. Anyways, getting back on topic, we want to talk to this guy here.
Careful. My halibut's crossed all I want. What's a poor idea, but I know it's a heart, but a tree that doesn't.
Alright, so he just gave us a stick.
It's a harsh, but a tree that doesn't.
That guy's cool. He's going to be our merchant throughout the whole game. Pretty much that stick, if you upgrade it to +10 and then like touch it onto the dog that will appear in Skybridge, it gains magical powers. I've never done it, but I might do it just for the sake of the walkthrough. Anyways, first thing we want to do here, we're encountering enemies now, is just drop and plunge. Alright, to this guy here. These guys like to push you off the edge, so do be careful of like debris and stuff like that. For example, they normally hide behind big structures. Yep. So we'll just kick that guy off the ledge. For example, this guy here, he will push through. Now that push actually has a lot of momentum to it, so just be careful of that. Coming over here, we want to grab the item, a map of Pilgrim's Perch, and we're just going to walk across this debris and try and plunge this dude. Did not work, so that's fine. So yeah, as you can see, that push has a lot of force behind it. Again, we're going to drop down here. There's another enemy, this guy here. I think these are like avowed knights or something like that. Okay, so first off, just drop onto this plank. And then backtrack a bit. Delirium fragments. So this is your upgrade materials for your weapons. Pretty self-explanatory. Right, we want to come up the stairs here and drop onto this ledge. What we're picking up here is the Bucket Lord salute. So this is an optional emote. I don't think it goes towards your trophy for all emotes. What it does is it lets us progress a quest for the Bucket Lord. We'll be doing that next episode, so again, I'll run over this step close to the time. For the moment, what we really want to do is just take out all the enemies. The first one I recommend taking out is this guy here. Alright. Now we're just going to make our way through the masses. In fact, even if you want to, add Radiance to your weapons. Alright, so that does both. This will build up what they call Smite. Now, on an enemy with a bigger health bar, that will just randomly strike them with lightning every now and then, so it's kind of cool. Alright, grab your drops. Actually, there's an item or two around here, so we'll grab those first. Alright, there's a pushy enemy here. Grab the Holy Ward. I'm going to come back over this way. Go through this debris, there's no pushy guys here. You want to pick up the bloody hatchet, so that's a throwable item. And over here we should have 2 enemies. No, 1 enemy. Alright. Now we're going to go into Umbral. In fact, I would say, you know what, before we go into Umbral, we're just going to grab this vestige here. This is a Sanctuary vestige. Vestige of Chabui, I think. I'm not going to rest here because I don't need it. And I don't want to respawn all the enemies. Alright, We have a stigma. Just going to run away from this. Alright, and we want to backtrack a bit and come up the stairs. Take these guys out. Alright, so from here you want to drop onto this plank again. You want to run straight ahead, and there's going to be a ranged enemy that we need to take out. Oh, you bitch. Alright, so once that stigma is finished, you'll grab your umbral scouring. That's how you know it's finished. If you run too far away from it, you won't be able to hear it, but you'll see the subtitles pop up down the bottom. Alright, down you go. So, just come all the way to the end of the plank. Grab the rejects blade, so that's like a fist weapon, kind of. I think it's classed as a dagger. I could be wrong. Anyways, come on up here. What we're going to do is add radiance to our weapon, so we're a bit stronger. We have our first umbral butterfly. I think they're called like despairs or something like that. You just want to run past all of this crap and then just aim for this butterfly. Alright, these guys do grab attacks, so if you see their little pointy feet coming towards you, get out the way. If you see a AoE start to happen, get out of the little bubble that it summons. Alright, we got Despair's Grasp, which is kind of cool. I feel like that's a weapon. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Alright, so you want to come all the way over here, grab the Umbral Belly. Grab the Pale Eye Shield and jump over here. So we're just going to go all the way back to the Vestige. We're going to rest and we'll carry on with exploring underneath Skybridge. I've got the mean hiccups at the moment. It's so annoying for recording. May as well upgrade while we're here. In fact, I want to put this into endurance. Alright, let's have a look at this weapon. So that's the stick. Monstead Spear. Oh, was it not a weapon? Oh, it was armor, of course, so they drop armor. I forgot about that. Not as good as what I'd like it to be. That's totally fine. Alright, cool. Anyways, coming through here, we want to backtrack again. I'm just going to run past all of this crap. We're going to come over here to the ladder and just drop down. Alright, you want to get rid of this debris and again do a plunge attack onto like the side of this debris. Alright, get that guy out of the way. This is a shortcut we will open way later, so don't even worry about that so far. Alright, again, this is debris here. So we can, again, drop down, get rid of this guy. Excuse me. I'm just trapped. There we go. That was annoying. There's a pushy guy behind here, I think. No, there's not. Oh, yes, there is. Haha. Got you. Alright, this can be a bit weird. So you just want to jump onto these. The thing I did like about the jumping system in here, well, kind of, is that it makes you like clench every single time you jump, the same time you did the first time you ever played Dark Souls 1. Anyways, coming over here, you really want to pull out your lamp. There's an enemy attached to a little umbral parasite. Alright, siphon that guy. Nice. Then we have this guy, we can just kick him off the ledge. Alright, jumping on here. Now, if you do just want to straight land rather than roll after landing, just let go of your stick in midair and it will stop you. Alright, we have a whole bunch of these guys. They're not exactly threatening. There is a guy behind this debris here. And another guy behind the debris. He's sitting down, so he's not much of a threat. Nice. Alright, and we have one more pushy guy behind here. So you just really want to be like aggressive before he starts pushing. Because as you can see, there's not much room and he'll push you up the ledge. This is where the dying mechanic comes in really nice, because you'll just go into Umbral. There is a guy behind all this debris, as well as this guy here. Alright, I'm just going to roll through the debris. Take that guy out. Oh, I thought I was going to be fast enough. Nice. Around the opposite side we have an item. The bell staff. I say this every walkthrough, but if you can hear snoring in the background there, my two little pug dogs, they snore a lot and they're attached to me like glue, so just keep that in mind. I'm not falling asleep while I'm recording. Right, come over, grab ice grip, that's the tinct. Okay, to the left is where we're eventually going to end up. We don't have the key for that door yet, so that's fine. You want to come into Umbral. Alright, grab this. Now, it used to be that if you went into the real world while listening to this, it would cancel it out, so you'd have to do it again. I feel like they might have fixed it, but I just can't be bothered testing it, so I'm going to wait for it to finish. There we go. So you want to leave Umbral, you want to pull out your lamp and walk across the bridge. Now if you look down, you can sort of see like a little alcove thing here. Alright, you just want to drop down, pick up the item. If you were using a strength build, the Faithful Bludgeon is going to be your best friend when you get the stats to use it. It is awesome. It carried me through my first playthrough, like start to finish. It was great. Alright, so from here you want to come into Umbral. Alright, don't go to the edge here. Instead what you want to do is run back. Okay, maybe go to the edge and then run back. There we go. Nice. Alright, grab the bridge out. Now, normally I'm not a fan of running past enemies. I like to kill everything I can. This is the exception. So, we're going to come up this ladder here. Alright, we're going to run around and grab the item. This is a sword. And then we're just going to run completely back to where we came from. Drop down. Now, there's still a bit of haste that we need here, alright? So just keep that in mind. You want to grab this item. This is going to be our key. Alright? And you really just want to run because of those reapers. You want to run all the way to this effigy. Alright, you get your iframes and then roll away from that, because as you saw just behind me, we were in the real world. That thing was attacking. It can drag us back into Umbral. If that happens, just run all the way up here, use the key on the door, and then go rest at the vestige. Alright, this is where we were talking to Dunmire up the top there. Other than that, grab the Crimson Reactor Shield. The weapon we just picked up was a Crimson Reactor Sword. It's actually not a bad starting weapon as far as longswords go. Alright, otherwise you just want to come through here. Since we've got the key, we can now open this door. Alright, we're going to run all the way to the end of this bridge. Grab all the items we can. And the chest. Another item around the corner here. We're going to run up to the top. Alright, we're going to talk to the prisoner. Yeah, so she's waiting for us to get her something. As you can see, there's a stigma here. We'll grab that in just a second. This will open us up to Skybridge. So if you need to run back here because you die for some reason, whether it's gravity or whatever, you can just run straight back here from the vestige. Alright, so go into Umbral. Alright, we'll grab the stigma. We're going to come to the left hand side and there's a little door that's opened. Grab the Vigor Skull. The Vigor Skulls. Alright, we're going to drop down here. This is a throwable item. Short javelin, very nice. We're going to drop down here. Alright, and we're going to just go back to where we entered that area. Cool, we got our umbral scourings. The reason that I'm trying to collect as many of those as possible, I mean, obviously for the walkthrough, but I really want Pieda's blade, so that yellow lightsaber that she fought us with, awesome. Alright, so coming back through here, you'll see the tortured prisoner here. We want to go down about halfway to this opening here. You want to jump onto the centerpiece. And we'll notice there's a little umbral lock here. So there's 3 of these guys that we need to get. Alright, so grab that. I'll come back to this door in a second. From here, we want to go to the left and pull this little contraption. Alright, we're going to drop onto it. And there's the second lock for the door. Now, the third one is right next to it. So pull us on over to that. Climb up the ladder and the lock is to the right of the door. Alright, so we'll just wait for this thing to disappear. Alright, grab the umbral belly. Now, we got Searing Accusation, so that is a pyromancy catalyst. However, we need to give this to the tortured prisoner to free her. So, don't get too comfortable with it. Alright, we'll come to the right here, go through this door. To the left, we have an umbral belly. Nice, Princess Sting. Princess Sting? Princess Sting? I don't know. Sometimes there's like a little Halloween thing here as well that you can grab a scouring from, which is kind of cool. Anyways, go all the way up top. You can see on the right hand side too that the umbral eye is actually closed, so we're not building up that meter for the Crimson Reaper, which is fine. Alright, so you want to give her the Searing Accusation. Alright, and then from here what you can do is you can either rest. In fact, nah, it's probably easier this way. Exit the game. Continue. Alright, and you can see she's broken out. Pick up the tortured prisoner's head cage. Wow, tongue-tied. Alright, and what we're going to do now is rest. And then go find where she went. I'm going to try get vitality up to 20 before I work on anything else. Alright, so from here, see Stomand, run past him. And we'll stay along this top area up here. You want to open this door. Climb up the ladder to the right and you'll see exactly where we are. This is where we fought Pieta. Alright, so you want to come all the way over here and talk to the tortured prisoner.
Hello, I'm glad you're... I couldn't see witness when I could... Will you bring me?
Alright, so you got the Calrath Noble's Bow. If you're a pyromancer, you can purchase stuff from here.
Witness. My invitation reached you.
Just gonna sell a whole bunch of crap. Alright, so that is cool. We can probably siphon because he's just killing all those enemies. Now, personally, I don't like starting off with pyromancy. You don't get a hell of a lot very early on. It's more late game stuff. Not only that, just I've never had good luck with pyromancy builds. Not in this game, not in Dark Souls. It can just be annoying. Alright, so I guess from here we will go back to Sanctuary. And I really think that's it for this episode, so can we level up at all? Your inventory will auto-equip items that you pick up as well. It's a bit of a pain. I don't think there's an option to turn it off, unless they've added that recently, but yeah, it's really annoying. Several, yes. Might even be able to go up 2 levels. Yeah, look at that, nice. Getting that health nice and high. We'll probably end up getting that to about 30 by the end of the game. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode, so thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Lords of the Fallen.